Welcome to the Superficial Values Pod for the material girls who like the funnier things in life. Hosted by your girl, Codenamechanel.
Hi, you guys. Welcome back to the Superficial Values Podcast with your host, Codenamechanel. And today is this is the 5th episode. Is this the 4th episode? Let me see. I should know these things.
This is the 4th episode.
This is the 4th episode. All right, so this is the 4th episode today, and I have a special guest, my sister, Tammy. I actually did we did a live stream together on my Patreon. So if you haven't, check that out. Join Patreon. It's about to get really funny, and it's about to get, no, I'm serious. It's about to get really funny. So if you guys are like, oh my God, wait, there's details missing. The details are not missing. The details are on Patreon. Just FYI. We got to keep it on the low a little bit. All right. So, how you feeling today, Tammy?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I mean, last night was pretty hectic.
It was crazy.
It was crazy. Night. I think you guys bring the crazy. Yeah, I think y'all find weirdos, and yeah, they bring the crazy.
No, for sure.
But nonetheless, why didn't you marry your sugar daddy?
Ugh. I could never. He gorges when he eats. There's no way that I could.
What when he eats?
Gorge. Like stuffs his face, overeats.
Gluttony. Is that what you told me last night?
Yeah, the gluttony. He's definitely got an issue with that.
It's gluttony. Okay, so that's why. So he ate too much, yeah.
Yeah,
you couldn't get him on Ozempic.
No, and the overall picture is just not cute. I couldn't look at it for a long time.
Just too much.
Yeah, he's not attractive.
Oh, so somebody has to be attractive for you to see like long terms with them.
Of course, I have to look at you.
Oh wow! So you don't see like green, the money. It doesn't make them look better. I'm asking because the people want to know.
Money do make people look better. However, if I have to live in a house with somebody, I want them to be attractive.
You don't have to live you didn't have to live in the house with him. Y'all could have married. We could have been in the south of France.
I mean, I guess if you look at it like that, but
yeah,
he would definitely want to live in a house with me.
Yeah,
probably for sure.
And crawl to the. No, I can just picture him doing some weird shit like that and having swords.
Definitely swords. He likes to buy the lenses to the camera so you can look at butterfly wings and things like that. Yeah,
very interesting. Butterfly museum in Houston.
Wait, you gotta get him. No, I went to the one in Dallas.
Oh, you went with him?
No, I went with my kids.
Girl, why do you keep talking about that man like that? It's a good man, Savannah.
Yeah, he's only limited on places he can take me. Very limited. Like the mall, the dealership, the bank,
the things. Speaking of dealership, so he bought you. Okay, wait. What did he? So what did your sugar daddy buy you?
A lot of things, but the main thing that he brought me, or my largest gift, was my Jeep.
So what? The best gift somebody ever purchased you was your Jeep?
Yep, brand new, cash off the lot.
Cash. That's my thing. When you bought it in cash and it was off the lot, did he pay for it in cash or he had his like debit card?
No, what we did when we got there is that the dealership took us to the bank. They drove us to the bank and he got a cashier's check and then we went back and he purchased it.
The dealership drove.
Yeah, he did. They did.
I know they was like, yeah, she leaving here with this.
Yeah,
car.
Listen, he was not playing. He took us right on to that and waited in the parking lot for that check.
Waited.
Oh yeah, no,
I don't
for
even
sure.
think that's a part of the job.
I don't think it is either.
Absolutely,
but I don't think so. He got that sale though.
He did. So I have a question though. When you were looking at cars, was that the car you wanted him to buy? Because he, at this point, I just want to put it out there. You know, he was very rich, very successful. So what made you what made you want a Jeep? Like, Jeeps are very expensive.
They are.
I think it was, I don't want to say the price or whatever, but I know it was a very expensive car, and it was brand new, no miles.
No miles.
2023?
2020, what? Wait,
I've been having it for 2021. It's newer than my car. It's like a
2022?
Yeah.
I have it for 2 years, so that might be.
Yeah,
right.
2022 sounds about right.
But wait, what was the question?
No, I was just asking, was there anything other car that you wanted, or was that your dream car?
This was my dream car. I wanted the Jeep Wrangler, just like the regular one. And then when we got there, the salesman was like, look at the Sahara. And then he was like, you should look at the Sahara. And then it ended up being a hybrid, and it ended up being more money. So I ended up getting that one. So it's more of a higher or a better.
Yeah, like I forget what you call it, like an upgrade or
yeah.
Has more
I think the highest one is the damn, what is the name of that? It's one that's like $100,000. So I think mine's is right under that one.
Right under that.
Yeah.
So That's the 100,000. Yours is right under.
Yeah.
That's a good man.
Yeah, no, he did.
That's a good man, you guys. Wow.
Yeah.
That's
so,
supposed to be my brother-in-law.
So after I got it, I had to get my kids. So he took an Uber back to his hotel while I went home to take my kids, and then we celebrated at dinner.
Get over the fact that you made that. Well, you didn't make him.
Yeah,
he volunteered to. Yeah. He didn't want to inconvenience you.
No,
but after he purchased you a car, I just want to put this out here. And after he purchased you a car in cash, he Ubered himself back to his hotel room.
To get ready for it.
Like not even like Uber X. It was like a regular.
Oh yeah, no, he don't care about that. No,
regular.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he did so he get ready for our celebration, our dinner.
You know what?
Yeah, to celebrate my new car. We went out to dinner.
You can't make this shit up.
You cannot make this shit up.
Oh my god. She said this.
So I went back and picked him up in my new Jeep.
And y'all out here struggling with these dusties. Y'all are literally out here struggling with these dusties. And her man wanted to celebrate purchasing her a car. Ooh.
Yeah, no.
That's a king.
I know. I love that Jeep too. It's a hybrid. It's so nice.
Say you love him. What's I was like,
Virgo, but
talk to us. Get it out. Get it out.
Never.
But you love your car.
Yeah, I do love my Jeep.
But what's a car that you want in the future?
Probably like a Mercedes or.
You did say Mercedes.
Yeah, I think a Mercedes would probably be. I don't even. A Lexus would be nice too. They are really nice vehicles. But it's gonna be unless it's paid for in cash, it's not happening.
How does it feel though to know that like, you know, you got your car paid for in cash? It wasn't a $10,000 car, $20,000. This is like a $75,000 car that you got paid for in cash. What did that do for you as an individual, as a person?
I think it just set the bar for what I'm willing to accept. Like now, somebody brought me a vehicle. What's next? A house? I have one, but
and he helped her with her house too.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He gave me $30,000 to put down on my house, and he gave me $15,000 to purchase the furniture in my house. So,
it's a good man.
Yeah, he was. I miss him.
That's what I was gonna ask you. Do you miss your sugar daddy?
I do miss him. He's annoying though. I have to just reblock him. He'll be back. Listen, we have an on again, off again relationship. Absolutely. I block him. He finds me again. Listen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a sugar stalker. No, absolutely. So I just want to make sure. What's the best gift that a guy has ever purchased?
It's my Jeep for sure.
Your Jeep,
hands down.
In cash.
In cash.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man.
Second would be all the cash.
Superficial values. I never get tired of hearing black women get spoiled. I never get tired of black women getting what they deserve. And you know, I forget what you were saying. We were talking about it earlier. You were like, you're required. Like, what you require in a relationship. Yeah. And is that one of your requirements for your next relationship? Or are you?
Yeah, I want to be taken care of. So if that's not on the table, then there's no need for that. One, the bar has been set, and two, I've taken very good care of myself, and I can't let anyone half step with me, short, give me the short end of the stick or provide me with less than I have or want. So if you're not willing to do that, then there will be no relationship.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I take very good care of myself, and the men that I deal with take good care of me. So what do I look like?
This is who I learned the game from, yeah. So this is who I learned the game from. This is who I got the sauce from. No, because I remember, a lot of people will say things about their sugar daddies or a sugar situation, and I'm just like, those are like salt daddies. Those are like peppermint daddies. But they're not necessarily, because you look at the people who I'm surrounded by. Look at the things that we have got. I just don't, and that's no shade to anybody, because I feel like there is levels to it. Yeah. But I absolutely don't like some of you. Stop calling some of these men sugar daddies. Yeah. Some of these men are foes.
Some want to be daddies and not give you, or want sugar and not give you. Mm-hmm. Wait, what is?
And that's what you call police. I know exactly what you're trying to say. They want the sugar, and she didn't even sleep with him. No, she didn't sleep with him.
Not at all.
Barely gave him a hug. Not even a bear hug.
He used to like massage my shoulders.
Massage your shoulders with those greasy hands?
Like people like to, friends, they like to massage they get to rub my rub the side of my arms and things like that.
Yeah. But that never comes to mind though either when I'm dating, like, oh my God, like, is this person gonna try to sleep with me? Like, I don't necessarily think of that because I think of everything else I have to offer. So if they start immediately talking about sex, then I'm not the right person for you. There's no need.
Yeah, and I feel like it's also about how you carry yourself because men know who they can sleep with or attempt
Who
to.
they can try.
Yeah,
Who
they can try. Yeah,
Absolutely.
they can play with. So it's just
know the game.
Yeah, I feel like I'm never having no conversation about sex. We're not even in outside of sugar dad. I don't like to have conversations with men when I'm just meeting them about sex. It's so weird. I don't know why. That's always a conversation.
They're
for them.
fighting sexual demons. They need a sex therapist. They don't need a woman.
I never thought about that like that. Yeah,
Absolutely.
that makes sense.
So while we're talking about fraudulent sugar daddies, okay, wait. Actually, I want to put this out here. The number one thing that I've noticed with women who are looking for quote unquote sugar daddies, you guys get caught up in the whole like the perception of what a sugar daddy is supposed to be like.
Right.
Her sugar daddy never called himself the sugar daddy, didn't think he was the sugar daddy. He just fit the criteria.
Right.
Stop going out thinking that these men will be anybody that says, "Oh, I'm trying to be your sugar daddy."
Oh yeah, that's not the
fraud.
one. Definitely.
Talk
Because
about that, man.
men just like to spend wealthy men just like to spend money. They don't need a title for what they are. So if you're saying I'm a sugar daddy, you're not a sugar daddy. You're not giving up no money. You're not doing any of that. So yeah, don't listen to that.
And don't talk about it, be about it.
Yeah, he just felt like he wanted to take care of me. So whatever he want to call himself based off of that, I don't know what you call that. I call him a sugar daddy. He called himself
A friend.
I mean,
what did he call himself?
a friend. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even when he was buying my car, he told the dealership that I was his friend. Yeah. I mean, like, but what else are you gonna call me? I'm not your girlfriend.
No, I'm just saying this is amazing. Like, I never get tired of hearing these stories.
No,
absolutely. Okay, so I have one more thing about that. Your experience with sugaring. Do you want another sugar? What do you want? Like, what are you envisioning for your future relationships?
I do want another sugar daddy, and I am currently on the lookout for that. But I want it to happen organically,
like this situation, because people are probably gonna ask, "How did
I don't like to like go out and search. It ends up just happening. Like I'll go out and have drinks by myself or like dinner, and then I'll come across somebody and a conversation sparks.
More of a freestyler.
Yeah, freestyle for sure. But I definitely like organic relationships. I don't like forced ones. So I met him in San Diego. We actually used to work together, and it started from there. It started from like small gifts where he was like giving me money to purchase clothes on my break or taking me out to lunch, to handing me over cash or buying barbecue grills for the birthday parties and purses. Yeah, he did buy tickets to see Nicki Minaj. I forgot about that. So the first time we saw Nicki was on him.
Yep. The first time we saw Nicki was on him.
I need to call him. Maybe you need to get these new tickets.
Yeah, you do. Hit him up, bro.
Yeah.
That is your
think
husband.
about it.
I don't know if
He's not.
Okay. All right.
Let's move on from that.
Okay.
That's not the one.
Apologies. Okay, but have you ever dealt with a fake sugar daddy, a peppermint daddy, a salt daddy, a slug daddy?
I prefer
a pimp daddy.
This is my definition of a black fake sugar daddy. I call them tricks because they will spend money on you, but they don't want to put the money in your hand, and they actually want to have sex with you.
I call them trick daddies. Yeah, absolutely.
And then it's like you would spend $700 on a dinner for me, just the two of us, but you don't want to put $700 in my hand. It's so weird. I don't understand that. But I just got rid of a fake trick sugar daddy, whatever y'all want to call him. I think he was secretly married.
We don't do those.
Playing games with me, and try to get me to go on a vacation to California. I'm from California. How is that a vacation? And then we try to go to Vegas. I'm trying to go with an old man to Vegas. Why? That's a girl's trip.
Mwah, no Vegas.
I'm listen, all the places I've been, Vegas is the last thing on my list.
I'm sorry.
Been there, done Vegas,
that. I hate it. Every time I go there, I'm fucking miserable.
It's hot, and you got to stand in lines and wristbands.
Money up to gamble. No. Take me where the high rollers are. What's the high roller room?
Yes,
over there.
Yeah, no, for sure.
But don't take me the slot machines and shit. Every time I'm there,
and I don't want to watch anybody gamble either. Like Vegas just was not place that I wanted to go with him, and then I offered for.
Not to cut you off. Where did you meet your fake sugar daddy?
I met him at a restaurant in Dallas.
Harvard, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah.
And yeah. I mean, he was nice, but he's fake. So
are they nice if they don't spend money?
I wouldn't say kind.
Are they kind? People that are kind to you give you money. You know kindness.
Yeah, I know.
You're cheap out there. That's kindness. Yeah, you know kindness.
But yeah, he was pretending. So who knows?
So how much do you think that someone has to spend to be considered a sugar daddy?
I personally think it's just that what I ask for, you shouldn't be telling me no for. Whatever I want, you should give me. Right. So I don't know if there's necessarily a number. Well, I think there's a minimum. Like if it's something, some everyday things you're purchasing or giving me money for, I don't care about that. I'm talking about high value, high purchases,
like
those
designers.
Yeah, I have. He brought me three YSL bags, a Louis, a Burberry, and Brandon Blackwood, because I love Brandon Blackwood. But I have. Oh yeah, a lot of purses. I think all my purses was purchased by him. Yeah,
purses. I was like, girl,
for sure.
You. But I also think that it with us, especially with the men that we deal with, I have learned that we don't tolerate nothing. We stand on business.
Oh yeah,
so
for sure.
If someone is not treating us right, whether they have money or not, especially like as far as attitude, because I think both of us are more like. I call it dominant donnas. Like, we have more, like, dominant
I'm for sure. Yeah. I have to control the situation. Yeah. It has to go the way that I want.
Do you think that maybe you should be less control? I know I'm controlling, too.
No, it works for me.
What do you think about with my relationship with old man? Do you think I'm controlling?
You are.
Really?
But I also think he likes it. So.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And that's the type of men that I want is that if you're wealthy and you want to take care of me, I want to be able to control that and have my way pretty much. And you need to be okay with that.
Mm-hmm. So. Absolutely. Well, based off your past relationships, would you ever post another man on social?
Never.
You would
never, not once. I've been there and not done that. It's just, you don't need to do that. You never need to do that. It brings problems. And the last one played in my face,
So you'll never post another?
Never.
Okay. I'm just putting it out there.
Never. Not even in my close friends.
What if your sugar daddy just like, let me transfer you $25,000 and 72 cents. Can you just post a little snap of me?
Oh, yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. Just making sure. What did it take?
I'll put it right on there and have him waving and everything.
I remember when I posted old man's arm and he was so happy. He was like, "Boo, that's my arm." I was like, "It is." That's
when y'all went on vacation, I think was that when they seen his arm?
Yeah, when they seen his arm in the background and all that. He was so happy. Like they had his head pumped up. Oh, that's fine, man. That's not. Oh, calm. That's your problem. Y'all stay gassing these men up. Humble them every chance you get. Every single chance you get.
He was excited.
No, he really was. But I think that sometimes it gets, like, even my therapist, I asked her, she's like, do you think he has low self-esteem? I said, quite the opposite.
No, he does.
Quite the opposite.
You know what's so crazy is that when I got my birthday gifts this time around for this past birthday.
When we went to Belize?
Yes. Some of the guys that brought me things wanted me to post it. Yeah. That's why I posted. Oh, yeah.
That's why you're posting stuff?
Yeah.
You didn't even post the gift I got you.
You didn't ask me to.
So they have to ask you to post it?
Yeah.
You shouldn't have posted it. You should be like, give me another gift, and that gift will mean that I posted.
So, yeah, I posted.
I didn't even put this on the cue cards, y'all, but we have to talk about what happened in Belize. So we went to Belize for her birthday, and I had just got back from the Miami Art Basel. And when we went to Belize, she met her. Well, I thought this was going to be your husband.
I thought that was going to be my husband, too. He was
fine. White man. Okay.
If you see this baby, call me.
Please.
He was fine.
My phone was broken, but in the midst of it, we go to this bar. We meet this other guy that she tries to. But anyway, we kept running into people who he told us, like, He said the name of the company that he owned. I Googled it. It was like $1 million company.
Oh, yeah.
Ice cream and weed or something like that. It started in
I
Denver.
I wasn't listening to the name of his company, but he was a very interesting cookie.
Yeah, he was.
There's a lot of people out there.
You would never guess.
Yes, and making money and just relaxing in Belize.
Just relaxing.
Yeah, they call me an empress, and I got proposed to, I think, about 2 to 3 times.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
no, they definitely
a
looking
lot
for
of
wives out
the
there.
dude that you were talking to, that I was like, your future husband, he was Canadian, right?
Yep, he was Canadian.
Shout out to Canada.
Listen, I didn't know they made him that fine.
Dre, he just posted that little clip.
Girl.
Drake
Listen,
posted
nobody
that
care
little
about
clip.
the.
Okay, so you guys, we have a segment today, and it is called Superficial This or That. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask Tam Bam, okay? I'm going to ask her questions, and she's going to choose whether she wants one or the other, okay? So you ready, Tammy?
I ready.
All right. So overdress or underdress?
Overdress.
Okay, so say if you got a lifetime supply of makeup or a lifetime supply of, like, getting your hair done or wig.
Getting my hair done.
Getting your hair done, okay. Dang, what would I choose? I don't know what I would choose. Okay, a loyal, rich husband or a loyal, rich sugar daddy?
Loyal, rich sugar daddy.
Why not a husband?
I'm up and down with the husband thing.
How many times have you been married?
2.
You don't have to lie. I mean,
It's only been 2.
September.
One didn't count, y'all. Listen.
Wait, one didn't count. September's been 3, right?
What? Where are you getting 2? But one didn't count. You know, because I dated for. We can't go into that because.
No, you did it for love. You love that man. We know you.
I did love him, but I didn't marry him for love. I would have never married him. You see the circumstances currently.
Okay, wait. So, I don't believe that. But let me see. So the kids, male, Cameron's father and
males.
Do you think that we have because I think it's been 3 times for her, but I'm gonna let her say too. Do you think that we have an addiction to getting married?
I don't know if I have an addiction to get married, but people have an addiction to ask me to marry them.
Absolutely. How many times have you been proposed to?
That's probably why you're getting this mixed up.
Oh, that probably is why you're getting this mixed up.
It would be 4 or 5. So that would be 1. So that's 1. Poke. What's his name? That little bald headed one. September, you remember him? Him. I think it's like 4 or 5.
4 or 5 times, yeah. I think it's because our mom, she got married at least 7 times.
No, she did.
All her
some of them, I don't know if they legal.
Yeah,
but,
I don't know if it was legal. One was in Guatemala, I think. So, I don't know. But one thing about my mom, somebody was going to propose to her, and she was going to walk down that aisle, whether it was a courtroom or wherever it was, okay?
Chaplain, she ain't care.
So, when people say, like, oh, yeah, like, marriage this, marriage that. Well, I grew up, everybody married my mama. So, I ain't got y'all problems.
The problem is never, I always say the problem is never getting the ring. The problem is the man, the quality of the man.
The quality, exactly. It doesn't matter how many times you got married. It's the quality of.
I can get a ring.
I can get a ring, okay? But it's the quality of the man.
It's the husband, yeah.
It's the husband, absolutely.
For sure.
Okay, so we're still on superficial this or that. Sorry, you guys. G-Wagon or Bentley?
G-Wagon.
Really?
That's you know what, when you ask me, I didn't even think about that, but that is. It is a G-Wagon.
Yeah.
But you told me I should have won one because I got a Jeep, and it looks like a G-Wagon.
Even Kaden was like, oh, I thought Tammy had a G-Wagon. I'm like, it looks like a G-Wagon.
I appreciate that, Kaden. I appreciate that.
And you know how when they say, like, everybody was saying the 300 looked like the Phantom until the Phantom pulls up? The Jeep still looks like the G-Wagon when the G-Wagon pull up, kind of.
You know, there's things you can add to it to make it look even more like it. So maybe that's what I'll do and then skip past that. Oh, yeah. You can change the bumper out and the wheel on you can cover the wheel on the back. So
okay. Next one. Vacation or girls trip?
Vacation.
Same. Yeah. Does that make us pick these?
No.
I'm scared.
I mean, it's cool going out with your friends, but if it's a bae,
like a
not
baby,
not a baby, and not a sugar daddy with a vacation. Definitely, because you guys get to.
What if your sugar daddy is fine as hell? What? I'm manifesting a fine sugar daddy for you.
Listen, please do.
Okay.
Because then that'll be my husband.
Okay. Listen, you ain't got to choose. We don't have to choose over here. We get everything we want.
Yeah, I need my husband to be my trick. So
absolutely. South Bar or Brandon Blackwood?
Brandon Blackwood, all the way.
Okay. Mexico trip or Jamaica trip?
I haven't been to Jamaica, so I'll say Jamaica.
Okay.
I've been to Mexico. It's cool.
Gold or silver?
Gold.
You're a gold girl?
Yeah, for
Me
sure.
too. And
Yeah.
I've been trying to push silver into my life. I'm sorry, I can't.
It don't look the same.
It's not, it don't look the same.
I feel like gold looks good on people with darker skin, darker skin tone. It don't necessarily have to be black, but like even like Italian or Middle Eastern, when they have on gold, it brings out. There's something about that. I don't know, but gold all the way for sure.
Okay. And I'm not even gonna like really elaborate what I mean. I'm just gonna say New York or Cali. Don't ask me what it. New York, Cali.
Oh no, I don't know, y'all, because I'm 619 all the way. I'm Cali all the way, but I really like New York.
That's weird, right?
I know. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know what to say.
I would say Cali, but
Can we split it?
I'm asking you.
I'm gonna say Cali because I'm from there. But New York is in a second, very close second.
It says California.
I think it should be like a Cali / New York. New York, does New York not give you California vibes? It's just a different.
New York, stand the fuck up.
Yeah.
No, I think that New York and California people have the same things in common as we're the main characters.
Yeah.
And everybody,
sure.
they're from out of the if they're not from the United States or they're just not from North America, period, they'll probably be like, oh, I want to go to California or I want to go to New York. Those are places that people know.
Yeah.
Nobody's saying Oklahoma. Shout out to Oklahoma though. But nobody's saying that.
I don't want to go there.
Nobody's saying Ohio. Or maybe they are. Because
I don't think that they are.
Oh, yeah, well. Oklahoma. Me too.
I've been to Oklahoma, y'all. What are you missing from Oklahoma?
Oh, I've been to Oklahoma. That's where Windstar is, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I've been there.
Girl, ain't nothing out there
When
but
are we going
cows.
to the casino. Please,
Listen.
immediately.
With somebody else's money, hopefully.
Okay. Wine or champagne?
Wine.
Okay. $7 million or spend the rest of your life with me. All like just me, just here, always with you, forever.
Pass.
Just say you want the fucking money, because I would pick my sister. I would pick my sister. You would pick $7 million over me?
Is it in cash?
Yes, it's in cash.
Tax free?
Tax free.
I mean, we lived a good life together. We did.
Wow. This really shows me something. Okay, what if it was $1 million or me?
I'll take you.
Okay.
The 7 is tax free.
Like a little
that's
up
really
there.
$7 million in cash, no taxes. Oh yeah, no, that's a lot.
And so you see all your other siblings, they said you just can't see Chanel. Like, you would just
Not
see
even
me.
on FaceTime.
No, they said not to see me ever. Just $7
My
million.
pictures.
No pictures. You couldn't. I would be blurred out of your life. You'd be okay with that for $7 million?
I don't think so.
Yeah. I don't think so either.
But only a superficial individual.
Yeah, only somebody super. Is that somebody with superficial? Oh, would come up with that question? No, only somebody with superficial values would choose money over their blood sibling that's been with them through thick and thin.
I right, and I think our brothers will sell us out for $1,000.
Yeah. And some Chick-fil-A.
It's some Chick-fil-A.
And I just send you a lot of cash apps. I'm thinking about you.
I love you. Can't contact me. That's what I'm saying. It would be really hard. You'd probably have to create an AI of me with like $50,000
I'm
and.
not contacting you. I'm just sending you cash apps.
No, they said you can't do none of that. That's what they said.
Who is they?
They are the people who are asking these questions. So, Tiffany or Cartier?
Cartier.
Cartier, okay. YSL or Louis Vuitton? Dang. Really? That's a hard choice?
It is because I kind of like both.
LV, do you have a lot of stuff from LV?
No, but I got that mini purse that I love. That's my favorite purse. But then I got that YSL one that's that camel brown. I really love that one too. But honestly, I don't.
From your.
Yeah.
How much did the mini one? I'm not the yo. How much was the mini one? That
I think it was 1,700.
That's pretty cheap.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Yeah, it's about 1,700.
It's not true, but
It was not. Yeah. Well, I mean, if you ask me, with my money, I'll say that Louis Vuitton don't wear that Louis out.
This price of YSL with the fuck up.
Yeah, but you know it's also depreciating in value because I sold one. Oh yeah, girl, listen, that's a whole nother topic. Yeah,
Meg or Nikki?
Nikki. Period.
Okay. A husband with an 800 credit score, no debt, or $8 million in like, I guess like $8 million in cash.
Okay.
Which one?
Credit score.
So somebody with 800 credit score over $8 million?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Sure, I mean, you can get pretty much whatever you want.
Okay.
Then I feel like the cash
This
will
is
run
your
out.
choice.
Okay. Well, you sound like you're not happy with it. So
I'm not happy with it because you would not choose me over $7 million, but you would choose. What if
You said for my
how do you know
husband.
my credit score not 800? How you not gonna choose me?
your credit score could be, but I'm not getting any use out of it.
Oh wow.
So
They're right though. Superficial is not the way. Actually, I'm going to turn this. This podcast is now family values because that's what matters. Family values is what matters. TikTok or YouTube?
TikTok,
Instagram or TikTok?
Instagram.
Okay. A short loving king or a tall loving king?
I can't answer this one.
Because you have a short king at home. She has a short king at home, you guys. Hey.
He's probably gonna see this too.
Yeah. He's in a.
But I normally do like tall men,
doesn't
but
think he's short,
I really like him.
Yeah.
But he has a nice body, but he is short.
Anyway. Okay, and then the last one, if you had to choose between marrying a man with those little dangly earrings, a nose ring, and those brunch boots, or be stranded on a island with no phone for 14 days, what would you choose?
I'll take the no phone for 14 days stranded on an island. I just want to say, them dangly earrings give me seahorse behavior.
Yeah.
I don't like dangly anything, and I definitely don't like a man with a motherfucking nose ring.
Yeah, you don't like dangly earrings?
No.
Other than Tupac, because I like Tupac's nose ring. That was nice.
Yeah, oh yeah, no, he was fine. Yeah, but he didn't have no dangly earring.
He didn't have no dangly earring.
Not one.
So you would rather be on a deserted
Yeah, with no
island.
phone, they can't find me, than to deal with a man got a dangly cross.
Okay.
The cross really be trying me.
Uh-huh.
It's the dangly crosses.
Okay,
Yeah, no,
okay.
I can't do that.
All right. I have another one. Be a pick-me to a red pill husband. You know, one of those ones that got the podcast mics in the little studio. Or search for a teardrop in the middle of the ocean.
I'm gonna search for that teardrop.
Okay.
Just point me in the right direction. I'm gonna find it.
Amen.
Because what?
Yeah. I mean, I agree with you.
This girl I follow on TikTok was like, if a dude ever tells her, what did she say? If a dude ever says like, protect her, I said something wrong, because clearly I'm saying something that's better in your favor than it is mine.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
for real.
no, listen, I don't want to be picked.
No.
Don't pick me.
Please, absolutely. And that's the thing is they never pick the pick-me's. They be screaming, jumping up and down, pulling their hair out to be seen. See these women. So they could leave us alone and y'all can leave us alone.
They be on podcasts crying for them to look at them. They don't want you.
They want the women that are actual gold diggers.
Yeah.
You ever feel judged when you were out with your white Caucasian European sugar daddy?
I feel judged, but I didn't care. But you remember I told you that story where the black dudes had walked up to us in that brunch place and was like, "What's up, queen?"
Mm-hmm.
And like looked at him and looked at me, and I knew. Or even when we went to the mall, people staring. But he's spinning the bag. Why would I care?
Right, absolutely.
Listen, I'm focused on the money, and you focus on who I'm here with.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And the same ones judging you would not do that.
They wouldn't piss on you if you was on fire.
Listen, would not do the same thing. Because when I'm out, money is not an object. We don't have a conversation about money. No one has ever said, "Tammy, you got your card?"
No.
50-50.
No, they always want to 50-50.
Yeah.
75-20.
It's always what you need.
Yeah.
When y'all asking me what I'm bringing to the table. Never
So when you were out with a man who doesn't require anything but you to just come and look gorgeous and beautiful,
Yes.
and then you see men who are probably poor,
Very.
and they look at you and your Caucasian European sugar daddy, do you just like
Smile.
You just smile.
And keep picking out the things
does
that I
he
want to
do?
buy. He whispers and was like, "Did you see those guys looking at it?" Yeah, he does say that. But I don't care. And neither should he.
Wait, do you ever feel any type of way about my channel or people saying like I'm a gold digger or anything?
No, I just think people are judgmental. And honestly, we had this conversation, but I feel like a lot of black men do not want black women to have luxury. But they okay with Hispanic women, white women being taken care of. But as soon as a black woman is living good and somebody's doing that for, it's always a problem. You never see them in the comments of any other race outside of us complaining about what we get because they really want us to be at the bottom of the barrel being treated like shit. We're the only ones that they would ask us what we bring to the table, 50-50. But as soon as we do, we're gold diggers, we hoes, we sluts, we just want people for their money. And half the time, actually the majority of the time when it comes to black men, the women are the breadwinners.
Black women are graduating colleges at higher rates.
Yep.
They're the fastest growing group of entrepreneurs. I'll put some links down to the articles in case somebody try to.
But to offer black women 50-50, we take care of the kids, we cook the meals, we also supposed to be your piece and take the bare minimum at the same time just does not make sense to me. And a lot of your mothers went through that same situation and you expect us to want the same. I'm not working and splitting shit with no man. Yeah. I'm not, it's never going to happen. We're not going to be splitting bills and I'm working. No, listen.
And they call us gold diggers, or they say black women are gold diggers. But if more black women were gold diggers, a lot of these men wouldn't exist. Because if we were gold diggers, or if their mama was a gold digger, then they wouldn't have been with their broke ass daddy. That wouldn't have happened at all.
What is it that you always say? They call us gold diggers and they don't got gold. What's the?
Yeah, no, they
don't got no gold to dig or something like that.
Listen, at all. And then another, a lot of people are like, oh well, it's black women should be gold diggers, like gold is in gold and not gold. But the thing is, black women always have goals. Yeah. They're always trying to graduate and get their, their graduate degrees. And, September can't stop going to school. My other sister over there. But I think that it's a point where it's like, how much do you want us to achieve until we get something back?
Oh, well, did you see the podcast where the guy was saying that, oh, if you already come put together, if you got a degree, if you got money, we don't want you? Yeah. And it's like,
you can't win for lose. You can't win for lose.
What do you
that's
want?
Why I
you don't want us
even want to be in that pickings. Don't look my way.
You make too much money for me. You don't make enough money for me. We don't want kids. We do want kids. Like, it's too much. And if we try to keep up with what these men want, we will drive ourselves crazy. Mm-hmm. But again, the wealthy men do not give you this problem. Yeah. They do not ask you these questions. They don't care about none of that. They're just willing to take care of you because they are bred to be providers. And that's the key of all of this, is that a lot of men don't know how to provide because they don't have the necessities to provide. And then they expect us to provide for them, take care of them. I'm not, listen.
And again, thankfully, because I've always been like this. So thankfully, I've never been in that situation where I felt like somebody wanting me to do anything. I've never been in a relationship. I just want this on record where somebody felt like I had to bring anything to the table. This is not a coincidence. Right. Okay. It's not who I attract. It's who I'm entertaining. Never would entertain someone who is retweeting rhetoric about women going 50-50 or retweeting rhetoric about what black women deserve. Like, you tell me what I deserve and I'm gonna tell you exactly what your mama deserved. Okay.
Right. Or telling women they should go to Cheesecake Factory because... Oh, my God.
And Cheesecake Factory is really good.
Cheesecake Factory is really good, but like I said, is that I'm not going to Cheesecake Factory on the first date. No. Cheesecake Factory is for, like, families. Like, we've been together for a while. We stopped for...
Old man's first date was at the Cheesecake Factory?
I'm kind of surprised at that.
Yeah. It was at the Cheesecake Factory. Yeah, I need to be somewhere in the mall. Yeah,
going shopping.
Do a little shopping, but he actually, this is why my man worked multiple jobs. So y'all wouldn't know nothing about that. But he wasn't my man at the time, but nevertheless. And I like Cheesecake Factory, so I was like, okay, we can just go there or whatever. And
so I like to find the most expensive restaurant and for you to take me there. And I want to see how much you're going to spend during that. So no Cheesecake Factory for me. I go with my kids.
Do you think that you need to be, absolutely, and plus you cook really good. Yeah. Do you think that you need to be selfish when dating?
Yes.
Okay, in what way?
What I want to do, where I want to go, what I want to eat. Everything is pretty much about me. Mm-hmm. Maybe because the whole reason why men go after women is because they want something, right? Mm-hmm. Whatever that may be. It could be companionship, it could be sex, whatever it is. So you should be giving me whatever I want.
Absolutely.
So.
Absolutely. And I think that one thing that you taught me is how to be more selfish. Yeah. Because I feel like you always put yourself first, and not in a bad way. Not in a bad way. But no, kind of sometimes a bad way. But no, it really did teach me to start putting myself first, because I always see like you'll say no to something because why? You don't explain yourself. Yeah. You just say no,
I have to learn that in therapy, though.
Yeah, and you turn down a lot of Like if something doesn't suit you or something,
I'll quit a job.
You'll quit it, whatever. I mean, I've always been a job quitter as well, but there's just certain things that you've always did that I was like, okay, wait, I need to be more like that.
I say that I can't be a good person to other people if I'm not good to myself. So I need to be whole for myself. If I can't be good to me, then I can't be good to nobody else. So I got to put myself first. Everything I want to feed me and make myself happy needs to be first and foremost, and then people will reap the benefits of that.
Yeah.
So.
And I noticed that too, not to bring Nicki Minaj up, but I noticed like it's certain things that she do that people be like, oh, why is she doing that? It's because she doesn't feel like she has the answers to nobody.
Yeah.
And I think it's a Sagittarius.
Yeah, she's a Sag.
Yeah,
listen.
I think it's a Sagittarius thing.
The people also don't like what other people are okay with you doing that. Mm-hmm. Especially men. If you can get a man to do something because you said it, they don't like that.
Yeah. It's not but
yeah, so yeah, no, they don't like that.
And this was kind of a question I wanted to ask you too. Can you be friends with someone who doesn't have the same dating values as you?
I can, but it's annoying. It bothers me.
Yeah.
And I bring it up a lot.
So what's like an example?
Like
you don't have to say a person, but just
like being with a man and splitting bills. Or being married and splitting bills. Or being in a relationship with a man and he's not doing anything for you.
Yeah.
And there's no one thing about it is like you in a relationship and it's draining you, and then you're draining your friends because you're in that relationship and you don't want to leave. And I don't understand, because you should be putting your happiness first. So I can, but it is annoying. And because I want better for my friends anyway. So.
I do.
Yeah.
That's how I feel too. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like I can never be friends with someone who solely dates for love, because they think that no, I'm just telling you guys right now, women who solely date for love, they act as if because they love a man that means that they don't have to have boundaries and standards. And all these boundaries and standards that you set for your friends, you don't set this for a man. Oh, she don't come to my birthday dinner, I'm cutting her off. Those type of women who solely date for love will judge you for dating a man who has money, but then will lay in the bed with somebody that's broke and ask you for money. And I've had that happen to me numerous times.
I've had that happen to me too.
I've had them judge the way, and my ex, y'all, I'm not gonna talk about him, but judge how he looked, but then asking me for money because you're solely dating off of attraction and you love somebody. Yeah. But you're asking me, oh, can I ask? No, this money comes from the man that you said was an ugly midget. So don't ask me for nothing.
No, for real. If you asking your friends for money and you're in a relationship, there's a problem. Yeah. You need to get out of it. But my new thing now is I don't want to be loved. I want loyalty and respect. The love will come later. If you loyal to me and you respect me, I can get whatever I want. And you'll stand up for me in times when you should, and it won't be a problem, and you'll give me whatever I need because you're loyal. But love is the last thing. Yeah, people love dogs. They don't care about them damn dogs.
No, and also, I'm going to cut that out. Word to PETA. But I am. But also, I want to put out there, too, like, that love is more of an action. It's what somebody's doing. I think that a lot of people think that they have to go through all this stuff for somebody to love them or to be loved. And
if we're basing it off that, then no one should be putting you through anything for love.
Yeah.
If you love somebody, you wouldn't hurt them. You wouldn't treat them a certain way. You wouldn't, people that are abusive, you wouldn't do any of those things if love was the only thing. So that's why I say loyalty and respect, because then if you respect me, you'll never hurt me like that.
Absolutely. So. Absolutely. Tammy, do you feel like you can be superficial and still have values?
Yes, I think that that's also about respecting yourself, I guess. But yeah, it's just, I think superficial is the word that people use when you want something that people think you shouldn't have, right?
Right.
But I deserve everything I want, so.
Absolutely.
And I'm still respectful, and I'm still
have core values.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. So, and for sure, you didn't watch the interview with Monique and but in that interview, she had said that she was talking about D.L. Hughley and how he was like, oh, well, I took anything Netflix would give me. And she was like, oh, well, that's you.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the thing is people they'll take the bottom of the barrel and be happy with it, supposedly. Mm-hmm. But they also want you to do it to be happy.
Yeah.
I don't understand that. If you were choosing that option for yourself, okay, but don't be mad at me because I choose better.
The difference is you didn't want it and I did.
Yeah.
And you didn't want to work for it. You didn't want to stand up for yourself and I did.
Right.
And I think, not to cut you off, Timmy, but I think that comes from, especially from like where we're from and how people are like, oh, how did you do it? How did you do it? Or like I know, I'm not going to say, but a lot of people where we're from, I think they feel as if we should be in the same place as them and doing the same things that they're doing because we were able to pick up, move to a different state, you know, and then of course, like our relationships are, you know, deemed successful in society's eyes and stuff and what we get. But I also feel like y'all sit here and have the same opportunities.
Yes. You didn't take advantage.
You didn't take advantage of it.
You don't see anything outside of your circumstances, and that's a problem.
Yeah.
The goal is always to get better.
Absolutely.
But I was going to bring up the fact that when you posted the clip from your, I think it was your second episode, and people were in the comments talking about how they would have took a Walmart ring. And it's like, well, that's what you wanted. You could have kept that in your mind.
Yeah.
But why do you, so you want her to accept that because you
consciously they don't want the Walmart ring.
Yeah.
So, but
they think somebody going to pick them and say, oh, you want a Walmart ring? So I'm going to marry you. No. Listen, get cheated on in that Walmart with that Walmart ring on. And she could walk around in her $90,000 one and be just as fine. So listen.
Yeah.
Do I want to cry in a Bentley or do I want to cry in a Honda Civic? I'll take
and
the
I
Bentley.
actually don't want to cry at all.
Yeah.
But
I want to cry tears of joy from being.
Tears of joy. Actually, yeah. Do I want to cry tears of joy in a Bentley or do I want to cry tears of joy at a bus stop? It wouldn't be tears of joy at a bus stop. It wouldn't be tears of joy at a bus stop. It just wouldn't be.
Nobody's smiling at the bus stop.
No. I remember. I was at a bus stop once upon a time. But no, actually, I was happy. Beyonce had just dropped I Am Sasha Fierce. It was good times, actually. Now that I think about
But listen, people get in the comments and say, oh, I'll sit at the bus stop with my man and support him until he gets on his feet.
Yeah, when he gets on his feet, he's going to come to women like us. And before I end this, I just want to tell y'all something because someone in the comments had said, and I don't know why people ask me these dumb questions. They said, if your man lost all his money, would you leave him? Baby, my man would leave me if he lost all his money. He would not want me with somebody broke. So y'all don't have to worry about me leaving my man. He would leave me, entertain one of y'all pick me's that like poor people, and then when he gets his bread up, he come back over here.
Listen.
So I'm just gonna end it at that. Thank you for joining the episode, Tammy. Don't forget, you guys, if you have more questions about her sugar daddy story, you want to see all the receipts because the receipts are there. It's on Patreon. And thanks for joining, Tammy.
Thank you for having me.
Appreciate it. Bye, you guys.
Bye.
Don't forget to stream this on Spotify and all the other podcast platforms except for Apple. We know they're tripping. We're gonna figure that out. Bye.